Hello and welcome to my channel LB Plans. My name is Elle and today I am doing a cash stuffing for my first check in April. But first, hi, again, my name is Elle. I am a married mom of 3 who is trying to take control of our finances and plan a better future for me and my family. If you're not already subscribed, would you please be so kind to hit that subscribe button? And if I inspire you in any type of way, it would be very nice of you to leave me a like. Okay, you guys, so I'm not really sure how much I'm stuffing, not because I don't know the cash, because I do know the cash. I am stuffing $1,155 from my paycheck into my cash envelopes, but I also am stuffing some placeholders, so I'm hoping when I get to that point in this binder, it'll come to me or what I'm supposed to be stuffing or whatever, but yeah. We're going to just jump on in because there's a whole lot of going on right now. So let me smooth this one out the way. I hope you guys are doing great. I wish the best for everyone because everything is not always ideal over here sometimes. And work has just been getting the best of me in full transparency. And I don't know. Let's just talk about it a little bit. Okay, so I made some budget cuts in the month of April just so I can beef up my savings in general. My new goal going forward is to save at least 10% of my income. Now, I am I guess for what most would consider a high income earner. And I do get an annual bonus. So ideally, it's easier for me to save my bonus because that is a percentage of my check. However, that is a percentage of my salary, but there are things that are taken out of it that I would kind of have to replenish. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to document that. So we're kind of work in progress on that. So the biggest, I made a lot of cuts just into my categories in general. So we're just going to work through them as much as we possibly can. And just so you know, I have my notes here. I made this little kind of like cheat sheet on Canva, and I'm just going to park that right here. I don't have a way that I can set it up where you guys can see it unless I lay it flat. Let's try that. You know, I'm all for things changing, right? So this just has my notes on it. We'll turn it this way and you can see kind of where I picked out my cash denominations and how much I am contributing. So yeah, I kind of like that. Even though I'm a pen and paper, I'm not going to waste my paper. You know, you guys have no how many times I had to redo this, like a million times. So I'm not going to waste my paper. My good planner paper on that. So I don't know how we're going to make all of this fit. Okay, this is what we do. We'll move this over this way, this here, everything kind of in the middle, and then I will make adjustments to my zoom so we can zoom out a little bit. My calculator is there. I typically don't use this because the screen is bright and it kind of messes with the color on the camera, but we're gonna just let it do what it do today. Okay. Yeah. Just in case if I need my calculator, let me move it over here. Alrighty, so for the bibbies, they are both getting $10 instead of their normal $15. So for Mr. Caleb, he is getting $10. I am not going to take it out and count it because that's where I make my mistakes at. So I'm just going to put 10 in. For books is new. I'm going to add in $5 because I have joined a book club and books are expensive. Coffee is new to me. It has money in here. I'm just going to actually let that roll over. So I'm just going to add another 10 to that. So I just said I wasn't going to do that, but I did it anyway. So now coffee has 20. Costco. I'm going to add only 100 to Costco's, and that's going to be 250s. And that'll probably get spent in the very immediate future because it's time for us to make our Costco Sam's run. Clothing is getting $5. There is money in here from clothing because I added from my paycheck budgeting, my bonus paycheck budget. So Yeah, dining out is getting $100, and I think I am giving that. I felt like I changed that from 20 to nope. It says it. We're gonna roll with it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Oh my goodness. I mean, this month, I would say the month of March has just been really taking a toll on my positive outlook on things. Um, but I am a fighter and I'm going to fight back. I literally had to fight back getting myself together today just because, and that was $45 that I'm adding to gas. Yes, there's gas money in here, but I have to unstuff, so I'm not going to add it because I don't want to confuse myself later. If I make a mistake, then I have the wrong number in my head. But it's just, I've been fighting back as much as I can. My coworkers are fighting back. Like, it's just a lot. And it's not necessarily like a revolt against the company. It's just the work environment, the culture these days has just gotten completely like out of control. So the next one is groceries, and I'm putting 200 in groceries. So that was a decrease. I don't know if you guys remember, but when I first started, I was putting like 300 every paycheck in grocery. I do have some rollover, but I'm going to roll that over because we are making Easter dinner. And so let me do a correction. I get paid on the first and excuse me. I get paid on the 15th and the last day of the month. So technically this is a March 31st paycheck, but because it falls on the weekend, I get paid a few days before. So I'm going ahead and I'm stuffing it right now. And so there's enough money in here still for me to get a couple things for Easter dinner. So, and I don't typically like do a holiday for Easter. I just use whatever's left over. Because we don't do like a huge Easter like celebration. So there's that. But I did make a dramatic cut from like, at one point, I think I was putting $750 for groceries, and I'm all the way down to like 400. Not because of inflation, but like I said, me and my husband had to have a conversation. Like, we are buying a lot of food, spending a lot of money on groceries. So we're going to give this a try. If it doesn't work, that's fine. We can pull money from somewhere else and make sure that everybody's going to eat. But if it does work, this might be a change. Another change was grooming. So I'm only adding $40 to here. I don't do a dollar sweep in grooming. I probably should have, but I didn't do it in grooming just because of tips for my son's haircuts or whatever. So I'm not going to count that up. I added $40 in. I had to catch myself. Household is getting only 20. If you remember, I was putting $50 in here. And then I kind of split that. I was putting 100 a month, and then I kind of split that between projects, and now I'm just reducing it down because, again, I'm not the only person buying stuff in here. And sometimes when you're a very headstrong woman, or a partner, because it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. If you're a headstrong partner, you're used to getting things done and you're doing it by yourself, even though you have a partner. And that is not always a great outlook to have. So I'm just kind of sitting back on a couple of things and making some changes. And my husband is very supportive of that. So for health and wellness, I'm adding $20 in. This is a new category. I'm trying to take better care of myself and my husband, well, my family in general, but definitely with getting more vitamins and being more cautious and having things that we need in our home to be better. So from a health and fitness wise, so that is now the health and wellness category. Month ahead, I am adding in $25. I plan to reach my goal for month ahead very, very soon. So I can get my Canva on annual. That's the next one that I'm tackling. I've already did Amazon. I've already did Spotify. So now I'm trying to get Canva on annual. And then all of that will go to my subscriptions binder in the future. Personal spending, I am giving myself $45. I didn't cut that, did I? And trust me, I spend just about all of it because I brought some very expensive vitamins offline. So I probably wind up unstuffing everything I put in here. And it'll probably wind up being a no-spend April. I'm laughing at myself. All right, planner supplies gets $33. 20, 30. 1, 2, 3. I need to go and do my tracker, so that's why I'm not really concerned about where the money's actually getting placed in there, because I got to do my trackers anyway. Projects is getting $20. It has money in here that needs to be unstuffed. But this is for like any household projects or anything. Right now, our biggest project is cleaning out our garage. And so we have this dumpster bag where we have to pay like $200 or something to get it dumped by the waste management services. They'll come pick it up. I don't know how we're going to get it out of our garage, but it's taking up almost 1.5 of our 2-car garage parking spaces. So yeah, and I can't wait because maybe I'll be able to put my car in the garage. Who knows? All right, self-care is getting 15. And that's just for like manicure, pedicures, eyebrows, massage, you name it, whatever. That goes into self-care. And travel, because travel's now on here, is now getting $20. I did stuff or get travel started with my bonus paycheck. Our goal for travel is to do kids' passports. So as soon as I get enough to get those started, I will get that started. Next is subscriptions. Subscriptions is getting $10, and that will cover Spotify and Amazon. And then this is money that I had left over from dollars that I will be stuffing later. I done ripped my envelope. I'm just going to send it back. So that's the $65. If you haven't seen my monthly closeout to see where the $65 came from, check the video above. And then this is just $5 I keep in the back in ones for change. Okay, moving on to the next one. We'll just switch you out real quick. Jumping to my save. I call this save. Oh, that's the wrong one. Y'all just gonna let me pull up the savings challenge ones, and that's not the one I'm supposed to be. Okay. So let's get started with my sinking funds. And I keep starting it the wrong way. Let me get over to that next sheet for sinking funds. And this is where I have prop. Oh, I only need 200 in prop. So let me. Do I not have a 200? Okay, we'll keep those for right now. All right, anniversary doesn't get anything. Back to school is getting 50. And so I changed this to include my daughter because I didn't feel like making another one. I was gonna do hers in that color, but she's a little spicy. So now each icon is worth $20 instead of 10, and the goal is 500. So if I'm adding 50, I'm going to color in the other part of the keyboard because that was half. That was a bang up job there. And then I'm going to get 2 other icons. And then we'll just make this different colors because now it includes both of them. So I believe I'm just putting in a 50 in here for back to school. I have an odd number in here that I got to figure out how I'm going to fix, but with that 5, but who knows? Okay. Trying not to tear stuff up. Okay, blue green. Blue green is getting $20. This is the timeshare from Elle. Car insurance. Car insurance is getting only $5, but it is getting a $200 placeholder that I don't have. So I'm going to use 2 100s. And put that in the car insurance. in the bank making money. All right, car maintenance is the other one. It is getting $10. When I roll over my gas, I will put extra in there. Christmas, we're skipping that for right now. HOA gets a whole $1. That should make that 7. Property insurance. Property insurance is getting $5 in cash, and it will also get a placeholder. Okay, but I need to remove the $50 placeholder and then give it 200 to 100 and a 5 because it should have like $725 in there. So that's property insurance. Property taxes, we're not going to talk about that. Really, it's getting 10. Sapphire fee is also getting 10. Let's put that in the back. Termite bond, it should be getting 20. It's also coming up soon. I think that gave me 100. I might swap that out. 20, 40, 60, 80. When is the termite? It's due in June. Yeah, I don't have the patience for that. It can stay in here. That's just too much. Vacation. Vacation is getting 20 for right now. And then birthdays. Birthdays is getting $50. Did I split that up? I did not split it up. I did a whole 50. So whose birthday is next? Caleb, no, Laney's next. And he already has 100 in here. He may not get a birthday gift though. So he has 150 because Laney is next. Okay, he's my May baby. Okay. And then my mom still has her money. I don't want to talk about that. And then we go into holidays. The next holiday is Mother's Day. And I am putting $40 in holidays. And then none of those holidays get anything, so we are done with that one. Okay, now we can go to the savings challenge binder. Haha, I did it the right way, kinda, sorta. All right. All right, so let's do the simple one. So for hump day, I'm just adding $3 in the back of there. 1, 2, 3. For next week, we will not be adding that in. 80 envelope challenge we'll skip for right this second. We'll come back to it. The $5 challenge will be getting, come on, get out. $5. Let's put the 5 in first because it's easier to get in. I might just cut the thing off these. I don't know. The zipper kind of gets on my nerves a little bit, but we'll see. 52-week challenge. I just started that. This is to help me get my savings up to $15,000. So I'm doing 51 and 2, which should be $53. Just 50. 1, 2, 3. So slow and steady with that one. Cashback rewards, nothing. Class of 2025/2026 is getting $20. Oh. Class of 2027 is getting $15. Right? I'm making sure I didn't change something because you never know with me. And then class of 2031, which is almost ready. She's ready for her first placeholder. I might deposit this and put her a $100 placeholder because she's the only one who doesn't have a placeholder. Okay. So I didn't need these placeholders. Move those out the way. And we're going to go back to the 80 envelope challenge because I am contributing $55 in the 80 envelope challenge. Plus I had $65 in ones. So together, oh, hold on. $65 in ones. You'll see where that one comes from in a minute. That's $110 and $20 that we are doing to the 80 envelope challenge. And so I'm actually giving it an extra dollar because I need 121 because I like to complete rows. And so when I looked at the rows that I wanted to complete, it came up to $121, which are, the numbers are, you can see 28, 16, and then a big one, 77, which is $121, which is what I just put in there. So let's mark those off. And actually, I'm gonna color them in because coloring them seems to last longer than the marker X. So whatever. Although I want to complete the kind of the rows, or excuse me, the columns, I might need to tackle the rows because that's a row full of large numbers. So I need to really focus on knocking out these big numbers before we get towards the end of the year where money goes everywhere. So yep, so I can count this very quickly. So that's 1,500 in the bank, 16, 10, 23, 1,000, no, $1,623. I'm second guessing myself. That feels right. We're going to roll with it. So, and that is it. I don't have any extra money. I'm thinking about using some of my end of the month savings that I should have in general savings once I'm finished with my budget to do some mini freebie savings challenges. I am loving watching you guys do the games with the rolling the dice for the die, and I kind of enjoy that. So when I realize that I watch a lot of something, I want to be a part of it. So if you guys are interested in me maybe doing something like that, leave me a pair of dice, or a die, just one dice, in the comment section below, and that'll let me know that one, you made it to the end of my video, you're a real one, and two, that interests you too. All right, until my next video, you guys take care, stay blessed, and be safe. Bye.